Hi guys, how are you doing today? Today is the first day that I am doing my very first book haul, but since you haven't had any book hauls beforehand, I was thinking that I could show you all the books that I have to read, which is quite a lot. If you can see the pile here, it's just stacked up all from the floor. And this is a new channel, so I'm glad to see that you guys are watching, and I will get us started then on the book haul. First book here I have is Game of Thrones. I actually got the 4-pack at Costco one day for like $22, and I absolutely refuse to watch the TV show until I read it, so I have to get into that pretty soon. But it's quite a beast, and this one's actually the shortest of the 4 of them. But here I have the second book in the series, Clash of Kings. And then I have the third one, Storm of Swords, and the fourth one, A Feast for Crows. So those are going to take me quite a while to get through. And then I have my Jane Austen books, which I got all 6 of them for $20, which is pretty awesome. I have Emma, and Sense and Sensibility. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, that's better. And I also have Persuasion. There we go. And there's Mansfield Park. And I also have there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why. My sister's reading Pride and Prejudice, which is why I don't have it here. And we're actually both reading Northanger Abbey together, so hopefully it's supposed to be funny, and it is pretty funny so far, so hopefully it keeps to be funny. Here I have The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is by Stefan Chbosky. This is my sister's book, but I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what the heck that was. This is my sister's book that I want to read, because it's going to be a movie, and Emma Watson and Logan Lerman are in it, so like, how the heck can I not read it? Next is After the Moment by Garrett Freeman Ware. This book I actually picked up on the discount table at Chapters. I'm not 100% sure what it's about. I tried to get into it at one point. I read like 10 pages in, and I was like, I don't feel like this right now. So hopefully I can give it another shot sometime soon. And we have Physic by Angie Sage. I have the first 2 books in this, which I've already read, which are pretty good for middle grade books. Not as awesome as Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series, but they're still pretty good. Hopefully I'll get into that soon. And then we have an educational book called Myths of the Ancient Greeks, and this one's by Richard P. Martin. And as you can see, I tend to highlight my education books because I find it helps me absorb it better. But I got about, let's see, how far in did I get? You can see where the highlighting stops. I read about that much before I just stopped all of a sudden. So I have to reread that and get some more highlighting done and hopefully take it all in. And there's Forgive My Fins by Tara Lynn Childs, which I've been wanting to read for forever. Hopefully I can get into it pretty soon. But it's about this girl who's a mermaid, or does she know she's a mermaid? I don't know, but she has a huge crush on this godly surfer guy, and she's a mermaid. So it sounds pretty cool. I don't know if she knows she's a mermaid or not. But anyways, I have The White Queen by Philippa Gregory, which sounds pretty cool too. It's about Henry VIII, I believe, and one of his many wives. I don't really know much about Henry VIII, except that he was kind of a dick to his wives, and because of the Christian religion, he couldn't remarry once he got bored of them, so he'd just like chop off their heads pretty much and kill them so that he could marry them, which is pretty dick move. So it should be interesting. I've heard some good things from specific literature reviews. I'll leave a link in the comment below to hers. I'm not really sure what her YouTube name is. And then next we have The Red Queen, also by Philippa Gregory, which comes right after The White Queen. And next is Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I still haven't read this, and I really want to. And I'm sure you all know what it's about, so I'm just gonna move on to the next one, which is Night Road by Kristen Hanna. This one's about a girl, or a mom, I guess, whose children go through a lot, and she's going through a lot, and this new girl moves into town, and she has a son and a daughter, and the daughter becomes best friends with the girl, and the boy falls in love with the girl, and I don't know, it's just turmoil, so it sounds pretty cool. And then here, I have a leather-bound copy from, who's this one published by? Imagine Publishing Limited. Never heard of them before. Anyways, it looks like this, and it's Oliver Twist, and I think this book looks really cool. It's even got like the gold foiling and the little ribbon bookmark, and I kind of wanted to read this, but then my sister said she had a copy and that she didn't really enjoy it, so that kind of squashed my fun. But I will get around to it eventually, because I want to get this reading pile down to nothing. And here we have Balefire by Kate Tiernan, which is a bind-up of her Balefire series. And it's about these two girls who are twins, but I believe they were separated at birth, and they're witches. And then I'm pretty sure, obviously, there's going to be a problem that only they can solve, and da-da-da. But I really like her Sweep series, so hopefully this one will be good too. And then we have the fourth bind-up of her Sweep series as well. I've read the first three already, and they were awesome. I bought this one a while ago, actually. But they're really quick to get through, so I should be able to finish it. No problem, once I get started. And there's Immortal Beloved, also by Kate Tiernan, which I also bought a while ago, and looks really cool. And I hope to get into this one soon too. I've got like bookmarks in all my books, look at this, that I haven't read. They keep falling out when I'm talking to you guys. I don't know if you noticed that, but I've got two of them now down here. Anyways, and then we have Bitter End by Jennifer Brown. I really liked her book Hate List. It was awesome. It was sad, but it was really awesome. I don't know, it was about a shooting, which I know isn't like the best topic, but it was a really good book. This one's about a girl who falls in love with a boy who's really sweet, and then he ends up starting to abuse her. And it's just how she deals with all that stuff. The next two books are by Cinda Williams Chima, or Chima, however you want to say it. That's the Warrior Hair and the Wizard Hair. I actually picked this one up first because I didn't realize that there was one before it. And I went out and I picked this one up. By the time that happened, I kind of forgot I had them. Or that I was interested in them. So, I had to get into those two eventually. And next is Judy Blanco's Please Stop Laughing at Me. Can you see that from the glare? I don't know. This book is actually like a autobiography kind of thing. Oh, hey, look, it's signed. I didn't know that. My stepmom actually went to a talk with her, and this is her book based off of her life. And it just goes through bullying and how she managed to survive it, and that's her right there, the author. Yeah, me and my friend actually read this at the library at my old high school, which was pretty fun. It seemed pretty good there, so. And then we have Fly by Night by Frances Hardinge. I actually picked this one up off the discount table at Chapters as well quite a while ago, I might add. I completely forget what it's about. I think books are banned or something, and she's running away with a goose, it looks like. I'm not really sure. If anyone's read this, though, tell me what you think about it, because I haven't really heard much about it at all. The next two books is The Throne of Fire and The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan, who is one of my absolute all-time favorite authors ever. And I didn't like this series as much as his Olympian series, like the spin-off series or the original series. But apparently it gets better after book one, so I'll have to read those. Then we have Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead, which is a spin-off series of her Vampire Academy, with the main character being Sydney, the alchemist. And then we have Power of Six by Pittacus Lore. This one's the second series in the I Am Number 4. I don't know if they're making a movie from this one. They better, because I actually like the movie a lot more than I like the book. So, they better make a movie of it. And then I have Powers by Ursula K. Le Guin. And this is actually the third book in the series, which I also picked up off the discount table. And I didn't realize it was the third book in the series, so I have to buy the first one and the second one before I can read it. And then I have Wither by Lauren DeStefano, which I also picked up off the discount rack because my friend said it was awesome, and I saw it there. I was like, hey, this is perfect. And I also have Vesper off the discount table by Jeff Sampson. And it's a pretty short read, as you can see, so that's awesome. And then I have Choker by Elizabeth Woods, which seems pretty creepy. I've heard that this book is really creepy, and it's also really thin, so I can probably get through this in like an afternoon, a couple hours, which is very exciting. I just hate how when you pick it off the discount rack, they give like that little mark. Bothers me to no end. And then I have Winter Girls by Laurie Hulse Anderson, which is about anorexia, and she's the author of Speak as well, which I liked. It was a pretty good book. So hopefully I can get into that one too. And then Lies by Michael Grant. This one is also off the discount table. I know, I'm pretty awesome at picking things off the discount table. I don't have the second book though. I thought this was the second book, but it's actually not the second book. Then Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, sequel to Hush Hush. This is I also picked up off the discount rack, or else I would never have bought this because I don't think I liked Hush Hush that much, but hopefully if I reread it I'll be like, hey, this is actually pretty good. Next, my camera's freezing. But next is The Gathering and The Calling by Kelly Armstrong. And, oh, look at that. They're pretty good. I haven't read them yet, but they're both signed by her. Because I live near, see, look, there it is right there. Oh, it's signed. And so is this one. If I open it before the 15 minutes are up. See, right there. As well. Uh-oh, I can't see if you can see it. Oh, you can see it. There you go. Here, that's signed by her. And lastly, Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, which I also picked up off the discount rack, or else I probably never would have bought this series either. Because although her books are good, they're very expensive. Very expensive. But I got this for $5, so I was like, hey, why not? It's also got that stupid mark on it right there. And that is my TBR pile, my / book haul, because I've never done one of these before, so I thought I'd just show you guys everything that I have to read for over the summer, hopefully just over the summer. Yeah, so that's everything. And you can also check out my book blog at eyesonthepages.blogspot.ca, which I just started like a week ago, and I'm pretty excited for it because, I don't know, I just love books. I've been on this huge book kick this month, and I'm actually going to show you what I read in my next video, which is I'm pretty sure it's going to be 15 books by the end of the day. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the future. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day and happy reading and all that stuff. And I'm just wasting time until the 15 minutes are up. 3, 2, bye guys.